That was a scene from The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies, and Len Archibald is here today to review it for us. Thank you so much for joining me.
No problem, thank you.
Yeah, so I saw this movie in theaters with Jeff Gunner, I might add. And you know what, Len? I really wanted to be mind blown, but I just did not get that sensation. Are you feeling the same way?
Yeah, you know, to be perfectly honest, at this time I am basically all hobbited out.
Okay.
I'm pretty sick and tired of the Shire. You know, I love the books. I think that the main issue with the Hobbit movies, anyways, was, you know, the Hobbit's really a book that's like this big, and you turn it into 3 movies. So I'm calling it like The Hobbit: The Search for More Money.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, and it's going to make a ton of money because it's always going to have a fan base. But it seemed to me that they just really drugged the story out longer than it needed to be. It could have been you know, the Hobbit series could have been a 2-movie series, and I think it would have worked well. Just a lot of things were just really drawn out. A lot of the love stories. There's a you know, a love story between Evangeline Lily from Lost
and the dwarf
and the dwarf, and it just seemed to be just overplayed longer than it needed to be.
I agree with you, and it seemed kind of shallow.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen the first 2 movies, but from what I've heard, she kind of ignored him the first 2.
Pretty much.
She wasn't really that into him.
Then you know, they get into the whole battle of soul, life and death, and like, oh, now I know I love him, and it's, you know, yeah. But you know, the one thing about the movie that really threw me off was Peter Jackson, the director who's directed all the Lord of the Rings movies, shot this in a new digital format. And watching it, it looked like something out of Downton Abbey. It was just too clean and too digital. You know, they're showing Smaug the dragon flying around, and it looked like something out of an Xbox game instead of something out of real life. It just took me out of the movie a few times. Okay, so too computerized, too digitalized. Now, is it fair to compare The Hobbit to the Lord of the Rings trilogy? You know, I think time's gonna look back at the Hobbit trilogy kind of the same way that a lot of fans look at the prequel Star Wars trilogy compared to like the original Star Wars trilogy. I think the consensus is basically the original Lord of the Rings trilogy is awesome. Yes. And the Hobbit trilogy was okay, but was it really necessary? Yeah, yeah. And I think the storyline too, the Lord of the Rings had a stronger storyline. Yeah, yeah. And you know, and that's the thing with doing like these prequel type movies. You know, Martin Freeman, who's awesome as Bilbo Baggins, he's awesome in all of these. He's gonna live. You know he's gonna live. So there's not a whole lot of drama. You're seeing everyone die around him. You see Ian McKellen, who plays Gandalf. He's awesome as always, but you know he's gonna live. Right. So there's no danger. You know, Kate Blanchett is there. You know, Hugo Weaving as the king of the elves. You know, Orlando Bloom as Legolas. They're all there. But you know, because you already seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy, that it's never gonna live. So you're like, well, yeah, there might be a little bit of suspense, but you know, at the end of the day, there's really no danger. Right. And they're going to be okay. And no real surprises. Yeah. Okay, so how many Lennies would you give this one? I would give it 3 Lennies. Okay. I liked it. I enjoyed it for what it was. I know Dave Adams really loved it. This probably would have been one of the movies we probably would have disagreed a little bit on. But yeah, I think it just was drawn out too long. Okay, all right. And you guys have a Facebook page that you want to talk a little bit about. Oh yeah. You can like us on Facebook, Adams and Archibald at the Movies on Facebook, and like us, and you can see all of our reviews and everything like that. Okay, great. Man, Len, I'm disappointed too. I really wanted to be mind blown. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I'm just gonna go watch Lord of the Rings now. Yeah. That might be a good idea. Okay, thank you. We'll be